What up, guys? We're back for Wednesday. We've got a bunch of running going on today, and it is going to be beautiful today. So I highly encourage you guys, please get outside, run, do it, enjoy it. So we're gonna kick off the warm-up. You're gonna do a 5-minute clock. You're gonna go running 100 meters, so at a nice easy pace. If that takes you less than 5 minutes, you're gonna jump rope or just hop in place until the 5-minute mark is up. If it takes you just about 5 minutes to run a warm-up 800, then that's totally fine. Just the 800 is okay. After that though, we're gonna spend 3 minutes really getting the hips and the low back going. So you're gonna do 3 rounds. You're gonna do 5 fire hydrants on either side. So for the fire hydrant, we're gonna come down into a tabletop position. I'm gonna keep my leg at 90 degrees. And I'm gonna keep my low back flat. So I can put my opposite hand on my low back if I want, and I'm gonna bring that knee up out to the side as high as I can without sacrificing this low back position, and then come back down. What I don't wanna do is this. So I don't wanna see you bringing that leg up so high that you end up losing that flat back position. So 5 fire hydrants on either side. After that, you're gonna do 10 glute bridges while squeezing an object between your knees. So for those, again, when you squeeze the med ball between your knees, you just get a lot more activation out of your pelvic floor, your groin, things like that. So again, we just wanna put any old object right here, like a dog head, squeeze it, and then go through your glute bridges. And you're gonna go through 10 reps, really squeezing on that object as hard as you can. After that, we got 5 iron cross on either side. So just leg across the body, stretch out the low back. Feel free to hold for a couple seconds on the first rep or two, and then you're gonna switch, come over to the other side, do the same thing, and you're gonna go 5 on each side, so 10 total. After that, you're gonna pop up to your feet, and we're gonna do 5 Cossack squats on either side. So again, taking that nice wide stance, sitting all the way down below parallel, trying to keep this foot flat. If you're a little tight like I am right now, you can hold on to an object to help assist you a little bit, and we're just gonna alternate sides. So 10 total, 5 on each side. That was a doozy. So after that, your strength work for the day is we are going to do Bulgarian split squats. 3 sets of 10 to 12 per leg. These should be challenging. So I want you guys to load these up a little bit. And again, you can always wear a backpack, you can hold a dumbbell, you can wear a weight vest, anything to load these up a little bit. If you have a barbell, you can back rack it, that's perfectly fine. But points of performance for the Bulgarian split squat. One other thing, so if you can, you're gonna elevate your front foot. And what that's gonna do is create a deficit and allow a deeper range of motion for the full squat. So you can take your front foot, put it on a book, on a stair, or something like that, elevate it so that there's more range of motion for that back leg to track down. But what we're looking for as far as points of performance go, you're gonna take a big enough step out so that when I come back, my shoelaces are on the object, and then I wanna have my hip basically right over my heel when I'm out here at extension. From there, the chest stays nice and tall. This butt cheek, so the non-working leg butt cheek, stays squeezed the whole time to keep this hip open. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send my hip down and back, knee tracks forward a natural amount, and I'm gonna sit all the way down till I get to a below parallel squat position, and then I'm gonna stand back up. And again, if you're doing a deficit, you'll be able to get lower. So you'll be able to get into a deeper range of motion because my front foot would be up another 2 or 3 inches. And I would be able to get this back knee, whereas mine right now is touching the ground, I would be able to get it lower. So you're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 12 on each leg. And again, try and add weight. They should be really hard. And if you can, you're also gonna add a deficit. So again, loaded, deficit, Bulgarian split squats. Now, today, it's Tuesday. So today we had a good bit of repeatable intensity. So we had some every 2-minute intervals. It was about 60 seconds of work each time. Today we also have a good bit of intensity. So we're really just we're gonna get after it. So what it is, once through. So at 0, you're gonna do for time, 800-meter run, 80 air squats. And I want you to run as hard as humanly possible. And then I want you to squat as fast as humanly possible. So this is about as close to a max effort as you can get. So I want you running an 800 that is like dangerously fast for you. You're like, why am I running this fast? I'm running away from like a rabid bear or something. That's the pace of run that you want. So again, run 800 meters, super hard, and then 80 air squats. For the air squats, again, make sure that you're just keeping these quality. Full range of motion, get your booty below parallel, hit full extension at the top, make sure the heels stay down on the ground the whole time. After that, you're gonna rest until the 10-minute mark. So again, you should hopefully have, a couple minutes of rest. 2-3 minutes maybe, maybe more if you're really kind of flying. At the 10-minute mark, you're gonna run 200 meters. Super duper fast, like as fast as you can. When you get back, you are going to do a 2-minute wall sit in as few sets as possible. So every time you break from the wall sit, you have to you'll stop your wall sit clock. The clock will keep running, and your goal is to get that wall sit done in as few sets as possible, thereby completing the workout as fast as possible. For the wall sit, what we're looking for. So your feet are gonna be in your squat stance. So feet are in a normal squat stance. When I sit down, my shins should be perpendicular to the ground. So I don't want my shins far out in front of my ankles. And I want to be right at parallel. So I want 90 degrees at the knee joint and 90 degrees at the ankle joint, and then I want my back pressed up against the wall. You are not allowed to rest your hands on your body. Your hands have to stay out to the side, at your sides, anywhere but resting on your thighs, trying to take pressure off. And as a bonus for today, if you have a weight vest, Rich, wear it. Brand, wear your weight vests. So again, this is a workout we are saying, hey, if you are comfortable that you can do this workout with intensity, with your body weight, then add a weight vest for that little additional challenge. But again, we don't want to add a weight vest and sacrifice intensity. So if you're like, well, I'm not, I might struggle to run an 800 meter really hard without a vest, then don't put a vest on, because the goal here is intensity and that really high exertion. So that's your workout. Like I said, 2 short sprint pieces. So really attack them, get after them with everything you got. And then your core work for the day. So what we got is we have 3 rounds. You're gonna do 10 side plank crunches and then a 30-second side plank. And you're gonna do that on each side 3 times. So for the side plank crunch, I questioned, I was like, yeah, so we're just doing saggy side planks to good side planks. And that's basically what we're doing. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna go from a good side plank, hips up nice and high, and then I'm gonna drop my hips down low to the ground, and then I'm gonna squeeze up slightly past a good side plank. And the goal here is to stretch the oblique on the way down, and then crunch the oblique really high past that side plank point as high as you can at the top. And after your 10th rep, you're gonna go back to a normal side plank. So again, hips nice and level with the shoulder and the ankle, and you're gonna stay there for 30 seconds. Then you'll switch sides, do the exact same thing. After that, we have a lot of mobility for the legs because we really kind of attacked them today with all the squats, and then the run sprints are gonna, they're gonna wreak havoc on groin, hamstrings, stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna do a 1-minute single leg saddle on both sides. So again, tuck the foot back, other foot out in front. And we're gonna lean back and try and stretch out knee, hip flexor, and quad. 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. After that, we're gonna do a 1-minute seated double pigeon on each side. So seated double pigeon is, the modified version is cross shin, so just like I am now, and then reaching forward, and that's gonna stretch out my butt cheek. A normal double pigeon is this foot on top of this knee, and then again, leaning forward to try and stretch out the butt cheek on the leg that's on the top here. 1 minute on each side. Then you're gonna do a 1-minute full saddle. So I'm gonna do a 1 minute on both legs, leaning back, trying to stretch out, same thing. Hip flexors, low back, knees, quads, all the good stuff. So that's your training for Wednesday. Again, it's supposed to be super nice out today, so please get outside, run, enjoy it. I just remembered, if you're not gonna be doing running, you can use a machine, or you can do jump rope. So you can do jump roping in place of your 800 meter run or your 200 meter run. You can sub in single unders or double unders. whatever you can do that fits the time frame of an 800-meter run or a 200-meter run based on your ability level as far as running is concerned. So that's your Wednesday training. As always, tag us for Jesus, Palestine, Ithaca, CrossFit Queens, and we will see you guys back tomorrow.